Hi guys, thanks for watching my quick tutorial of how to make the Hmong purple hat. So you'll need some hemp, some foam I got from Joann Fabrics about 1/2 inch, and then some black fabric, as well as that black and white ribbon. So first you want to just measure the circumference of your head. I'm making another one for my baby girl, so you want to measure that, and then you cut a little angle out, as well as you trim it so it's kind of thinner at the bottom there. So then you just put it into the black fabric. You cut up the center there, and then you just sew it on. So the part that you're sewing will be the outside of the hat, and then the nice smooth part will be the inside of the hat. So this front part will get covered with that fabric, the purple fabric there, so it doesn't have to be perfect. So you just kind of quickly sew it up. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then also you don't want to pierce through the foam, just kind of get the top of the foam so that the stitches don't show on the inside of the hat. So there's the inside, and there's the top part, which is kind of ugly looking, but again, the purple fabric will cover it, so it doesn't really matter. And then you just want to sew the ends together. I just kind of overlap the fabric and then sew it, just making sure the inside looks nice. And then while you're doing it, I guess it's good to kind of double check, make sure if it's for you, like if it's your head. And then this is the top part for that little, I don't know what you call it, that little frizzy part that's in the front. Just a little stabilizer there, I guess. I put this ribbon on it. And then you just sew it on. And then again, all this will be covered by the purple fabric, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Next, you take the moon-shaped, I guess, pieces of foam you cut out, and then you just, again, cover it with black fabric. And then you just sew it onto the hat. So you're kind of gonna leave a triangle in the middle, and then just sew the edges of that circle part, the round part, onto the edge of the hat. And then it'll meet, the corners will meet at the end, on the back of the hat. So then here I already went all the way around, added the second piece, and then I'm finishing it up here. There you go. See that little kind of triangle piece, and then it meets at the back there. The inside looks good. There's no stitches that have come through. And then this little piece here, if you want, you can sew it on the back. Just gives it that more like wrap look, where there should be a little bump there. So then there you have it, your hat. So then you'll take your pieces that you have, so it's 6 little pieces and one really long one. You can just iron the edges in, and then sew it in. So I'll show you. I usually sew them all together at the front there. I find it's easiest, so it's held in place, and then you can stitch along the fabric. So then I did the other side, and then now this is that second side. So again, try not to go all the way through the foam, so your stitches don't show on the inside of the hat. And I'm using just black thread. You can use dark purple or whatever really fabric you want to cover the hat with. You can find some on eBay, I've seen it, and some on Etsy as well. They call it hemp fabric. Purple might be hard to find, but there's also that Facebook page group, Hmong Clothes and Jewelries, that you can probably buy this purple fabric from one of the sellers there if you want it to be purple. So that's basically all I sew, the 2 middle edges, and then I take the really long piece and you wrap it around like this, and then with this piece of fabric you'll sew along both edges just to make sure it's tacked down. You can tuck it under there, like it tucked, and almost done.